The final bowl game that we have on the slate for today, we have the Alamo Bowl, number 14 Arizona, a 2.5-point favorite against Oklahoma, number 12 Oklahoma that is. And this game carries an over-under of 61.5 points. It kicks off Thursday night at 9:15 p.m. Eastern on ESPN from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Oklahoma, same story as every single other game on here. They have a lot of turnover going on. Offensive coordinator Jeff Lebby, of course, has gone to Mississippi State to be the head coach. Star quarterback Dylan Gabriel, he committed to Oregon, so he's not going to play. Two of their top three rushers are in the portal, and their best receiver, Andrew Anthony, suffered a season-ending injury pretty early in the year. The biggest concern, though, for me is that the Sooners could be without 4 of their 5 starting offensive linemen for this game. It's looking likely that they will be missing all those guys. Now, Danny Stutzman, their top linebacker, Billy Bowman, their best safety, those guys are actually both returning next year and will play in this game. So defensively, they do get a little bit of that help back. It's offensively that I'm a bit concerned about with their personnel. Their 5-star quarterback, Jackson Arnold, it's his time to shine. He's the guy. He's extremely talented, played mostly in cleanup duty this year. He was the number 10 overall recruit in the 2023 class. So you know he's got some get up and go with him. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how he plays against his Arizona defense. Give you a pretty good idea about how he's going to be potentially next year. Now, behind a ravaged offensive line, though, and against Arizona's really strong pass rush, their top 30 in sack rate this season, he may be in for a ride. If he plays really well, I think we'll learn a lot about him and have a lot of confidence that he's going to be a very good football player next year. If he doesn't play this well, I think we can kind of chalk it up to, well, the guys around him weren't, he didn't have the guys around him for this game, and Arizona's been playing out of their minds. Arizona, though, their best tackle, Jordan Morgan, he opted out. He's going to the NFL. Receiver Jacob Cowing, he did accept a Senior Bowl invite, but I haven't seen anything indicating that he won't play. Keep an eye on that, though. That may be a day before opt-out. Quarterback, Jaden DeLora. He's in the portal again, but he got replaced. Noah Fafita's in there. He's a dude. DeLora wasn't getting that job back, but he is in the portal. Should, God forbid, something happen to Fafita and he can't go, then we'll be looking at third stringer for Arizona. I'm back in Arizona, -2.5 in this game. They're really excited about Jed Fish. They have the more intact team and coaching staff. They played exceptionally well after the first couple of weeks of the season. Honestly, some of the best play in the country relative to where they started. Oklahoma was the odd man out when it comes to the New Year's Six field, and I think that has to be a little bit of a letdown to them. I think the Alamo Bowl is really prestigious, but do the players feel that way? It's not a New Year's Six bowl. Let's put it that way. And they have just way too many absences offensively. So I think I like under the total here. It's at 61.5. It was 62.5. 2 hours before I started recording here, but I think 61.5 is still quite a few points. So I like Arizona -2.5, and I like under the point total in the Alamo Bowl.